Easy finish from Jessica.
I will give you that. That it will do you no good. It is not within your power to... What is happening to me? I have transcended my mortal form. And yet... How can this be? My body! My body! My beautiful body!
There is nothing beautiful about that body. Nothing at all.
It is concluded? Desdemona!
Your arm! Are you okay? The mark. It's gone.
Fractos is no more, and the brand with which his kin were cursed has passed along with him. Children of Unos, you have my thanks, along with those of your noble forefather, whose greatest wish has at last been fulfilled. That which he strove to achieve 1,000 years ago is now done.
That voice. It's the one we heard in our dream.
If you play Dragon Quest VIII, you know this bird.
Destiny. Take the cup of kings and make this riven realm whole once more, just as the ancient prophecy foretold.
This is a nice Dragon Quest VIII cameo.
Quickly, everyone. I don't think this castle's going to last much longer. We should head for solid ground.
Look! The castle!
Look at that. It's disappearing.
It's gone.
That's it. It's all over.
No. Not quite. We have an announcement to make. The prophecy is fulfilled, and the Sovereign Twins are found.
Huh? Oh.
Look.
Can we talk about this? Even if we are the twins from the prophecy, you can't just stick crowns on our heads.
You do realize we're still at school, don't you? I mean, we don't know the first thing about how to rule.
It was you who defeated Fractos. You who saved this world. I know of none more qualified than you to rule over it.
Don't worry, you're going to be just fine. And even if you do make a mess of it, we'll always be around to pick up the pieces.
Me too! I live to serve your radiances!
I don't know.
Where are the others? I can't see them anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Where have they run off to all of a sudden?
That's odd. You were here a minute ago.
I'll go and find them!
And I'll help!
Where are you going?
There they are! Hey!
You had us worried. Hiding up here, were you?
Oh, 'tis yourselves. Seems you caught us red-handed.
Are they? And there I was, hoping to make a mysterious exit.
You're leaving? You mean you're going back to your own worlds?
Yes, an old friend's come to collect us.
Fractus is defeated, and now this world is at peace once again. Our role in this adventure is complete.
Wait, no! No. You can't go.
What? You guys looking at me for a reason?
You two are in charge around here now. Come on, you don't need to be fretting about the likes of us.
Anyway, what have you got to frown about? The minute you beat Fractos, they made you the rulers of the whole wide world. Not that I'm complaining about it, of course. I'm glad you turned out to be the legendary twins.
I too correspond with this sentiment. With yourselves as rulers, the world assuredly is destined for excellence.
One day, it may even do rivals amongst them.
Alina.
You know, when I get home, I'm gonna tell all my friends about you and the great adventure we had together. And that's why I want you to promise me that we'll all meet up again one day. Come back here, Private. A real soldier never cries. Don't you dare cry.
Now, lad. What did we say about trying to be big, strong boys and keeping from shedding a tear, huh?
Well, I suppose it's only natural to feel gloomy when the curtain falls.
After all we've done together, you can hardly blame everyone for feeling sad.
Well then, it seems our carriage awaits.
Time to go. I'm sorry we were going to leave without saying goodbye. It's just, after everything we've been through together, we thought it would be too sad. Anyway, thank you. You've made us feel very welcome.
Okay, let's go!
Let's go.
Please do not impel me to jump!
Bye, boy! Oh, come back and play soon! I promise!
Come back and visit! See you soon!
Bye! Have a safe trip!
They better be back to visit. I'm gonna hold them to that.
Rulers of the world, eh? Do you really think we can do it? Hey! Are you okay?
Alright! Time to get ruling! We'll be the best kings ever! We give it everything we got to rule this country's pants off!
Come on! It's a big decision. You can't just go jumping in willy-nilly like you usually do. You've got to think seriously.
I'm serious. Everyone's dreaming of the day the prophecy's fulfilled and peace returns for good. And only we can make those dreams come true.
You're right. It looks like you might have a brain after all. We'll just have to do our best, for the sake of our world, and everyone in it, to make all our dreams come true.
Yeah. King of the whole wide world!
All right! I'm the queen of the whole wide world!
They just had to do that, didn't they? Good game. Very good game. Absolutely phenomenal. By the way, when Jessica said it would be very sad when we said goodbye, I agree. It almost makes me think that I'm glad they left without saying anything, or tried to rather. That ending, talking from a plot perspective, that ending felt super rushed. The first Heroes game did not do the ending. The first Heroes game did an ending a lot better than that. That ending felt super rushed. Very rushed. I wasn't really a fan of them leaving without saying anything. But yeah, you know. It be that way. Anyway, game review. I really don't have much to say because I've been pretty much talking about the game the whole time. But, music's really good. Music is classic Dragon Quest. This game doesn't really have a lot of original themes, but that's not really a bad thing. This is kind of like a love letter to Dragon Quest fans and a lot of fan service, so from that perspective, it's really good music. Gameplay's really good, big improvement over the prequel. I really am a fan of the wild areas. I'm a fan of exploring the areas, getting ingredients and chests. It feels a much more like a RPG than the first Heroes game did. They did such a good job of making this game feel like a true Dragon Quest main entry. With, like, as a crossover. They did a really good job of making it feel like an RPG. And even the combat, like, just hack and slash, it doesn't feel as button mashy as a hack and slash. The bosses can be really difficult, the enemies can be really difficult, even if relying a lot on monster medals, it can be it has a lot of customization, so it's not really as brain dead. Well, I'm not saying all Warriors games are brain dead, but it's not really as button mashy as you would think. It does have a lot of strategy involved. And things like party powers, vocations, different character playstyles really make it diverse. Yeah, gameplay's good. Wild areas are good. The worlds are good. The areas you explore are good. I gotta admit, I'm not against the whole having Accordia as a hub area and not exploring towns. I wish there were a few towns that were explorable, kind of like an RPG, but honestly, I don't really mind Accordia being a hub. It would have been nice to give some towns. Just like have at least like 2 or 3 towns, you know? Like Ingenia and Harba. They could have had Ingenia and Harba be like explorable towns or kingdoms or whatever. But they didn't. Once you went to them the first time, they're just like cutscenes and war zones. Not a big complaint, but just a minor thing. Also, the graphics look really good. Like, it's not really good graphics, but definitely, they hold up really well. Oh, there's Jessica. Possibly the best characters of the veterans, Jessica and Angela. Very good. Yeah, graphics hold up really well. It's definitely not as close to looking good as Dragon Quest XI, but that's expected. Because I don't think this game uses Unreal Engine 4. Dragon Quest XI does. It almost works up to 11. It's actually really good graphics, even today. I don't remember if this is a PS3 game. I'm pretty sure they made this for the PS3 in Japan. That might explain why the graphics are a little dated, if anything, but either way, they look good. Now we get into the story. I don't think the story is bad, but I also don't think it's really good. I don't think the story is anything to really write home about. But I will say they did a much better job than the first game. I'm comparing this game to the first game because the reason I love this game so much is comparing it to the first game, it was such a substantial improvement. So, you know, really good. The story wasn't amazing or anything, but it definitely did some things that I liked. The idea of the 7 realms is really cool. I really like that idea. And I thought the Kings of Accordia twist wasn't the best twist, but it was fine. It wasn't bad. I also think the Dragon Quest veterans did a much better job of integrating into the story. While they still felt sidelined, they definitely did do a better job. And I do like the 4 main characters, Cesar, Desdemona. Oh, that's a really nice picture. I like that. The end. Really good game. We are far from done, though. This isn't a 100% playthrough. This just concludes the main story. Yeah, I honestly don't really have much to say about the game. Really good game. It is in my top 5 still. It's my 5th favorite. Right below Persona 5 Royal. Good game. Yeah, that just wraps up the story. We still have tons of stuff to do for the playthrough.